Welcome to the convo. Today, I'm here with one person. He dey bore me, like he dey bore me, sir. But all this in Charlie, we come discuss about something about his own personal life, then how he started everything. Charlie, welcome. Welcome yourself.
Thank you very much. It is a pleasure.
Make fun, yo. You want to count it? Senior level, Charlie. Everything cool.
Oh, everything cool.
Charlie, how far with life?
Oh, life has been okay. I mean, by the grace of God, we just completed. I mean, the best university in the world according to the Times Higher Education Impact ranking. Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Yes, the best university in terms of quality education. The whole wide world. The whole wide world.
See this guy.
Oh no, the facts are there. We speak with facts. We know exactly what we are talking about. So I completed KNUST just last year. I have not started my national service yet, but I mean I do 1 or 2 stuff with Kantanka TV because of my program that I read in KNUST. I read communication studies, majored in journalism. So that is what we're doing now. And we also, I mean, doing 1 or 2 side hustles.
Let's start with this. Just give me some short bio of yourself for the sake of our viewers.
Oh, my name is Nana Kojo Safo. I am, I mean, the firstborn of my mother, and I'm the 7th born of my father. Yeah.
Quay.
Yes, of course.
7th born.
Yeah, 7th born of my father, but the firstborn of my mother. If I should give you a brief, introduction about myself with regards to education, I went to Mami Rose Tender Care Home at Makola. Okay. That is nursery, kindergarten, those kind of stuffs. Class 1 to GHS 3, Bennett Kali Memorial School, SHS 1 to SHS 3, Apostle Safu School of Arts and Sciences, University, KNUST. I attend my church at Christos Affirmation of Ghana, Kaneshi branch. That is.
Coming up, how was it like? In terms of a whole lot of people get it easy on the silver platter, but with your own.
No. It was honestly, it wasn't easy, and it hasn't been easy, but we are very hopeful that it will be easy. This is it. I mean, growing up, I have a mother who would do everything possible to put food on the table for myself and my little brother. But it hasn't been easy, especially from 2010 when we lost, we lost so many things because we experienced a very serious flood back in 2009, I think on the 19th of June or on the 9th of June. It was a Friday. It was that serious. I'm being very honest with you. It was really, really serious. So growing up, it wasn't easy. Sometimes you go to school and Charlie, you'll be sacked for school fees. It wasn't easy, but my mother will keep on telling you, Kojo, just put in the effort. I mean, nothing lasts forever. I've been able to pass through Bennett Kali, Apostle Safu School. I've been able to finish with KNUST, but it hasn't been easy. There was a time even in KNUST, I almost dropped out of school.
KNUST?
Yeah, KNUST, I almost dropped out of school, but it's not everything that we say. I almost dropped out of school, but it is what it is. So life hasn't been easy.
We want to know everything.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason why I brought you here.
Oh yeah, it wasn't that easy, because accommodation in school is very, very tough. Every year there is an increment there is hike in accommodation. If people are paying 3,000 this year, the next year they are paying about 4,000 or 4,500 for the same room, nothing included in the room. And the truth is, if you don't pay, someone will pay. If you don't want the room that you are complaining of, someone wants you to leave the room so that he or she would pay the money and come and stay in the room. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So accommodation was difficult. Like, it was difficult. So in final year, my mom couldn't afford with the accommodation, but I think I am blessed to have some beautiful friends in life, or a beautiful friend in life who supported me. She even paid for my school fees and stuffs. I wouldn't want to mention her name over here for now.
Beautiful from your girlfriend also.
No, she wasn't my girlfriend. She wasn't. She wasn't. She isn't my girlfriend. She's my very good friend. Very good friend. Very, very good friend. Yeah. She wasn't my girlfriend. So, life hasn't been easy, but I mean, I feel like we've been able to pass through. You understand? I think I even stayed with my father. Okay. And all these things that I'm saying, maybe you ask, where was your father? My father was there. My father was supporting, but we are many. I wouldn't mention the exact number, but we are many. You understand? So, looking at how many we are, say 10 cities na yecha. Say ope 3 cities.
Obenya 1 city.
Obenya 1 city. You understand? So, he was trying, but it wasn't to everyone's satisfaction. And you can't complain. You just have to, you just have to place it at the back of your head that this is where you find yourself. Okay. You can't do anything about it. Sure. You just have to live with it and try to change the narrative for yourself, so that probably you wouldn't put your children in this kind of situation. You understand? And my father too, it wasn't his fault. He had problems with his work. And what can we do? So growing up, it wasn't an easy thing. But yes, of course, we are here. We are hopeful that everything will change in the near future. What program did you pursue during? I read media and communication studies, and I majored in journalism.
Okay. Yeah. So that's the reason why you had your way, probably at Kantanka TV or something.
Yeah. You know, at Kantanka TV, after third year, when we came for the long vacation, I really needed money. So I decided to go and work. I had a job in a factory where they were going to pay me 700 cedis a month. So I was like, okay, no, I'll do this. 700 cedis times, 3. September, October, November, December, about 4. So, 7.3, I think 7.3 is 21. 7.4, we are getting to is it like 28 or something? Yeah, 2,800. At the end of the 4 months, I was like, this is cool for me, 2,800. Yeah, it's a good money. For myself, my mother will help me. I'll get 1 or 2 sockets in from some people. I was like, okay. Then we saw a message from one of our lecturers saying that it is compulsory that we all go and have our internship. Yeah. So I was like, what?
That was level 300.
That was level 300 going to 400. So I was like, okay, then let me go and have my internship. So I decided to send, my application letter or my internship letter to Kantanka TV and Radio Good, because these are the 2 closest, media houses close to me. And luckily for me, I knew someone who could help me. And the person spoke on my behalf. A year before the time I went to have my internship, my sister had interned or was interning with Kantanka Television. So it was an easy way for me. Okay. I had opportunity. I didn't know what the manager saw in me. Master Pankwesi Crunchy, wherever you are, big ups. I didn't know what he saw in me, but he told the people over there that he would want to see me on air. I was like, I'm an inexperienced person. I've never been on air before. I'm an inexperienced person. And this is a national television station. But he gave me that opportunity. And for the very first 1 month, 2 weeks, it was up and down. Today will be good. The next day, when you listen to me, you'll be like, nah, this guy is an inexperienced person. Then I'll go and rehearse. But after 1 month, 2 weeks, I felt like I felt on track.
Let's talk about your first day on set.
My first day on set was like, I was really, really shaking. I'll be very honest. I was really shaking. I was like, what? I'm going to speak to the whole world. You don't know who is watching Kantanka TV, from which part of. Some people would also watch you on Facebook.
Yeah, wait, but I thought you were I think some communication something at way back in uni.
Yeah, I was the PRO for College of Humanities and Social Sciences back in
so you've been talking to a whole lot of people.
Yes,
standing in front of various platforms and stuff. But you being in a room with cameras, I still don't get it.
Okay, so I've been standing in front of people. I've been speaking to so many people, but this was, a different situation. This was something new that I was going into. Reading news on television.
When your first time being on camera?
It wasn't my first time being on camera. I've been on camera where I've acted before. I mean I can act.
Oh, you're an actor.
Yeah, I can act very well. So I've been on sets before and everything. But this is a different situation where you are supposed to go according to scripts. I don't know if you understand.
Yeah.
You are not supposed to make a mistake on air. Maybe there could be one or two fumbling. You can make, maybe in the process of reading the news, you can make one or two mistakes or something.
Yeah, for sure.
But it doesn't have to be repeatedly. It doesn't have to be consistent with the
thing too.
yeah. So I was just thinking of all these things, and it actually made me nervous. I was like, hey, what if I make a mistake? What if this thing happens? Like, what if you know, people are watching? What kind of news now? What kind of basa? You know, I was just thinking of all these things, but I still mastered the courage to be there. When I'm speaking, you could hear in my voice that it is shaking. It was shaking. But I was happy that my boss told me that I will give you 70% over 100. I was like, what I did? I didn't. I was expecting like maybe 20 or 30. So later on, I went to watch myself. I was like, no, this is my very first time. But I mean, I really put in the effort. Like I pleased in the effort. I really pleased in the effort. So my first day, I was nervous, but I feel like I actually did my best.
I see. A lot of people think you are arrogant, some the way you walk, how you speak, and so because of that, and then I mean you being on Kantanka TV recently too. I said I'm out, like so it is showing your body more time.
No, listen. The truth of the matter is, this is my personality. You are my brother, you know me. This is my personality. But now you are my brother, so you know me. But we are talking about the ones that don't know me and they are saying I'm arrogant. You know, I don't know if you know, I contested for president in my college. That is KNUST.
Okay.
I lost because people started with this agenda that I am arrogant. I am arrogant. My manager would come to me like, yes, then I'll ask him, boss, yes, me no. Like, what exactly are they talking about? Do I disrespect people? Do I speak to people anyhow? You know, someone who is arrogant, like he doesn't listen to anybody's idea. He doesn't listen to anybody. He does what he likes. So I asked, like, I mean, what do they say? They say the way you walk like you are guy. I'm like, see, this has been the way I walk since class 3. It has been me. That is how I am. My mother sells cabbage at Agbegbuloshi market. So the thing is, I'm not coming from a rich home. I'm just a normal person living my own life, being me. You understand? I'm not trying to be anybody else. That is who I am. Like that is who I am. I don't try to imitate anybody. I don't try to follow the path of anybody. But people think I am arrogant. Then I ask myself, if you say I'm arrogant, someone who is arrogant is someone who thinks that Obia Shenase.
Yeah, of course.
Obia like I was say Obia Danase.
And all know, like
all knowing. But I listen to people. Sometimes going to do certain things, I ask people about their opinion. Charlie, this is what I'm going to do. Can you give me ideas? I don't think I know everything. I mean, I've had opportunity to go and speak on several platforms. I call people to ask them, say, Charlie, this is what I want to say. Do you have anything that you would want to add up to what I want to say so that it can make my mother? I've called a pastor before. I've called people, my friends, that Oti, I've done something that you'll be backstage, Charlie boy, yeni say. You've been there before, Abi. So what is the arrogant aspect? It is all because this guy works as a guy kakra. Oh yeah, I know that. I know that 100%. The guy there, he did my body. I don't know why he did my body like something. But I am not an arrogant person. I can never be an arrogant person. I listen to people. I respect people. It is very difficult for me to insult. I don't want to insult unless you are within my circle where we have that kind of vibe. That when you say if you should insult me, it is not serious. It is just for our friendship. I mean, for us, I'm so master. You know those kind of vibes. Yeah, but if I'm not on that kind of level with you, it is difficult. And even if I'm on that level with you and you are a lady, I would never open my mouth to insult you, because my mother never brought me up that way to speak ill of any lady. No. But Otida Bra, Kwame Johnson, I mean, these boys, I mean, you are my friends. And you don't say anything to hurt me. I don't say anything to hurt you. Sometimes we fight, we make arguments, but after the argument, what happens? We still eat, we still continue with our friendship and everything. So I don't know what people mean by I am arrogant, unless someone explains to me that, oh, you are an arrogant person, like this and this and this and this is what I've noticed about you. Mm-hmm. So tell me, when they tell you that, what do they see? Like, what exactly are they talking about? That is what I want to know.
Oh, okay. So, probably how you talk in public.
Oh, but how?
Charlie, your confidence there, like you do your body like you can do like so you go stand there, we give the speech. Charlie, this.
Oh, please. If the two things that comes before anybody having success in life is confidence and belief. I believe in myself. I have confidence in myself. It doesn't mean I'm arrogant. Say me Jimmy who this idea we meet my. What is wrong with say me Jimmy who this meet my baby?
Overconfident.
No. It's not being overconfidence. Overconfidence is when when you're speaking to people, then knowingly, yo, enti asma make an almost saying, Charlie, almost saying, yeah. So listen to me because you feel like yes, of course you have control over the mic. Hold on, such church almost so say. It becomes overconfidence and becomes arrogant, and it becomes. But if you are left now, be you change it. You use your right, and sometimes you can be using your left and right at the same time. It is all part of communication. But the moment you speak, then you use your hand, your left hand. Now so your friend is saying, like big people, use on. That is when, like, you understand what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. And when speaking in public too, you want to demean the people that you are speaking to.
Yeah, for sure.
That is when it becomes arrogant. But I don't do that in public. But speaking with style, speaking with confidence, speaking with the belief that what I'm saying meaning the American, and you sit back and feel like I'm arrogant. Please, I don't know what to say, but I respect your opinion.
I saw one video, I think, on YouTube, and you're talking about KNUST. What's up with that?
Okay, my friend, his name is Ubedewa. We started a YouTube channel. We wanted our YouTube channel to be known for KNUST. Anything about KNUST, that YouTube channel should be known for that.
Why?
Why? Because everything that you are doing, you must have a purpose. You understand? Mm-hmm. What does CMTV want to be known for? Wudimaya is known for traveling around the world and projecting what is in Africa, just for people to know that there is so much goodies in Africa. There is a lot of nice stuff in Africa, not what people portray about as a comedy. Like we have so much in this continent. So that is what Wudimaya is known for. So we also wanted to be known for, if someone needs any information about KNUST, that person should come to YouTube and find us. You know what I'm trying to say? But unfortunately, at the time we had this idea, it was vacation and I was in my final year, or we were in our final year doing our project, where it was a critical moment where we were supposed to have our projects. And you going to do this, we went to seek permission from the university relations officer, who was also my lecturer. Okay. But these things has to go through a process. When we began everything, with some sort of passion, with some sort of zeal to do everything, and the vim, the consistency. But we had problem with the security on KNUST campus, that we are supposed to seek permission first. So when we went to seek for permission, we had to go to the URS office for about 4 or 5 times before we had the go-ahead to do it. At that time too, the demand for our project work to be finished was during that time. I couldn't say I would leave my project work and go and do YouTube. Wow, because if you don't finish your project work, it means that you can't graduate.
Yeah, for sure.
So I had to focus on that. And when we were done to, increase as affirmation of Ghana, we go for camping. And camping too, I was given, a role to play during the camp. So I was like, in fact, all three of us, myself, Gideon, one guy called Gideon, and the guy that I began with the YouTube channel with, Naniwa, he told me that, hey, boy, we have to go. So, but we did a lot of videos, some videos in another hall, but we wanted to do so much before we would have come to Accra. But because of the delay with URO of KNUST and our project work, so we couldn't do so much. We wanted to do so much videos that for the next 3 months that we would have been in the house before the students or before the first years will come to school. Like today, they are going to school in KNUST today. 6 January, they are going to school. Like we wanted to do so many videos that it will be there till 6 January or about maybe 13 January when the continuing students will be available. Then we'll go back to school again.
Okay.
Go and do more videos with the students because we had so many content, so many things that we wanted to do. But still, the plan is there. Everything is there. I think we are going to employ someone to do that for us in school.
Which is the videos.
The videos. And any good thing that will come out from that, the person would have a percentage, would also have a percentage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sure. So with the next 5 years, what are we looking?
Okay. Honestly, this is one of my dreams. It is my dream that I have the opportunity to read news in English. And in English, I want to have the opportunity of reading news on TV3. And from TV3, I want to have the opportunity, or through my hard work, not just opportunity, but I want to, through my hard work, through my consistency, through the style of reading news, like through my style of reading news, I am blessed, or I get opportunity of reading news on BBC Africa. That is my biggest dream. So
and then you started with a local, like a tree speaking channel, or
good. I want to be versatile. When there is tree, Kojo Safo is there. When there is English, I am there. I went to school. I've spoken English throughout my life, from crèche to university. I've spoken English throughout my life. When we came here, everything, our discussion is in English. It is English that I've been speaking throughout the whole of this interview. Though there has been, some 1 or 2 local languages involved, but no problem. It is English that I've spoken throughout. So I went to school to read English. I can read, I can write, I understand, English. So I don't have any problem reading English on air.
Okay.
I don't have any problem speaking or reading news on air in English. You understand what I'm trying to say? So yes, of course, I've begun with a local TV station. But anything in this world is possible. Like anything is possible. So far as nobodies have become somebodies in this world, anything from anybody from anywhere could become somebody and can do anything in this world. So anything is possible.
What if Kantanka TV decides to sign you?
For how long?
For probably 5 years.
If Kantanka TV is signing me for 5 years, it depends on the money. It depends on the contract, what goes into the contract. Kantanka TV is a great brand. Apostle Sappho's technological exhibition is a great brand that if every year, as a journalist, you are part of it, you are playing a major role in it, it gives you a very great exposure. So it depends on the contract. So I don't have any problem when the contract comes and you are going to play a role here, going to play a role here, apart from reading news in tree and everything. So I don't have any problem. If I want to read news on BBC Africa, BBC Africa at some point created an avenue where news could be read in PG.
Oh, okay.
So there could be an avenue created to read news in the local language, that is tree. Who knows in this world? Anything can happen. Anything is possible. There was we have Swahili-speaking countries, Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda. There could be an avenue for these, these countries where someone would read news in Swahili, anything in this world could happen. You understand what I'm trying to say? And as a matter of fact, if I can read English and I can read Tree, it makes me exceptional. It makes me unique. So if we are going for an interview at, let's say, Media General, and I tell Media General that, yes, of course, I've never read news in English, but I can speak English. I have my English proficiency over there. So I can speak English. I prove to you, yes, of course, I can speak English. Based on the interview you have with me, I prove to you, that I can speak English. Why not? And also, I've read news in Tree. You would understand that, okay, this guy, you understand what I'm trying to say? So, me, anything can happen. And I leave everything to, the universe to decide. We speak good things in our lives that, yes, of course, it is our dream to read news on BBC Africa. We leave it to the universe to connect the dots for us. Then we take it from there.
What is one thing that you wish to change here in Ghana?
I wish to change our mindset. Our mindset. That is what I was taught growing up.
Okay, so not to cut you off, this video is sponsored by Brickman Service, your best brick company here in Ghana. Just contact them. Everything is on the screen. Just contact them. They have the best bent bricks ever, the finest. All right. So as you're saying.
So growing up, we were taught about our mindset as Africans. The way we look down on us. Communication plays a major role in everything that we do. In technology, in science, in agriculture, every aspect of our lives, communication plays a major role. Whether written or verbal, it is communication. So I would want to use communication to continue to sensitize the people of Ghana and Africa as a whole, not to look down on ourselves, to know that we can do everything that we put our minds to. You understand? So one thing that I want to change is our mindset. You go to abroad. Less cans, don't put plastic bottles, don't put this and this on the floor. You do that, you respect that. That is someone's country. You believe in, making someone's country very neat. But your own country, when you eat, you put it on the floor. Even, it is very, very shocking that even university students do this, that they eat and put it on the floor. Master students, they do this. They eat and put it on the floor. Can robbers made them fan to baby. You understand?
What do you think is creating that mindset?
What I think is creating that mindset is that we think that this country, no matter what, it cannot prosper.
Of course.
We cannot prosper. We have this mindset that Ghana any year. So I'm not the one to make this country prosper. I'm not the one to make this country do better. But it is a collective effort. The government must do their part, and you as an individual or citizen of the country must also do your part. You understand? To support or to change the narrative for ourselves. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? We can't go to China and go and mine there. But why do they come here and mine? Do illegal mining over here? It's the mindset of the people that, oh yes, of course, if I don't make them mine, I don't get anything. But if I make them mine, 3,000, 4,000 Ghana cedis, I would get from these people. What is 3,000, 4,000 Ghana cedis going to do for you? If you change your mind and know that this is your country, this is yours, and you are going to give birth to children, your children are going to give birth to children, and it goes and goes on and goes on. If you destroy something that could be of beneficial to about 15, 16, 17, 18 generations ahead of you, what is going to happen? How would you feel if you do that? How would you feel? Your children wouldn't have. So it is a matter of, everything begins with the brain. It's a matter of you knowing that, no, I have to sensitize myself. I have to change. I must get a paradigm shift and get to know that, hey, this is my country.
Okay.
I must play my part to make this country go well or do better for me and my future generations. So one thing I want to change is using the power of communication to change our mindsets. I know people have started. What have we seen? they are trying their best, and I think I should also come and add my voice to it. I mean, to also help. That is what I want to change in this country.
MVP and NDC.
MVP or NDC? I don't know why this question is being asked, but why am I being asked MVP or NDC over here?
Oh, probably.
As to which political party do I like? Both political parties have done quite a lot for us in this country, and there has been quite a lot of, scandals with these two political parties. But I think in terms of infrastructure, to the best of my knowledge and from what I have seen growing up, I'll give it to NDC. Though MPP too have done stuff, but when it comes to education, healthcare,
so right, you are saying that NDC is better than MPP
in terms of infrastructure. Terms of infrastructure, I'm not talking about in terms of education. I'm not talking about in terms of healthcare.
I asked you a simple question.
NDC or MPP? I don't know. I was just laying down the perspectives for people to get to know what, but it will be difficult. I want to place it. I want to hold on with that question for now.
Who is your favorite musician at the moment?
My favorite musician at the moment is Kofi Kinata.
Why?
Yeah, I relate with his songs. His songs are very powerful. Yeah, they teach us a lot of lessons. Like Susukan, it tells you to be very grateful with everything that you have. So if you are in poor, obi die ode, if you need to what some net said then crap obi die so chen ode no. Say ya nyabo check akra susu complaining. You understand? So I really love Kofi Kinata. Yeah.
All right. Are you signed to any brand?
I'm not signed to any brand.
More often I can see you posting like different types of products on your.
Okay, I have a classmate that I went to Apostle Safo School of Arts and Sciences with. She's a great person. She's a female, you know.
Is she your girlfriend?
No, she's not my girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend. So, sorry. She's not my girlfriend. I saw her, I was like, let me just help her. My friend, I know her. We went to the same school. If she's doing something like this, let me help her. There is no harm in helping someone. So let me just help her. So that was it.
What product?
AS Glow Soap. AS Glow Soap is, a black soap that helps in eradicating pimples and dark spots from your face. Okay. You can use it for bathing. It actually gives you a very nourishing skin. It doesn't bleach. It doesn't bleach, not at all. It just eradicates. It is also good for acne. So it helps in fighting or battling acne, and also helps in battling or fighting pimples and dark spots on your face. I used AS Glow Soap back in 2022 December. When I used AS Glow Soap, I felt like, my face was really was smoother than what I have already. That was when I was like, okay, then I'll help this lady. Because before I started helping her, I was like, let me check and see. And as a journalist too, I just wanted to find out more. Is this registered with the Food and Drugs Authority? And also, is this company registered? So I find out, initially was actually, everything was good with the FDA aspect, but it wasn't registered. Okay. So I told her, say, Charlie, you want to register BBR. So everything is now cool. We are through with everything now. So AS Glow Soap
by FDA.
FDA, yeah. So AS Glow Soap is a great company that we should actually pitch it. It's a great
Do you have a girlfriend?
This is a question for the ghost.
Why?
I wouldn't know you more. I wouldn't want
someone to feel you pass.
I wouldn't want to disclose that. If you want to be my friend, come and be my friend. That is all I can say.
Your social media handles.
My social media handle, TikTok Nana Kojo Safo, Instagram Nana Kojo Safo, Facebook Nana Kojo Safo, Twitter Nana Kojo Safo. Please, you see this beautiful face over there. That is it.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. It's sponsored by Brickman Services, your best bent brick company here in Ghana, Accra, Africa. Thanks for watching the video. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's your boy Yakoko. Peace. I'm out.